happened at YouTube. You're going to hear a lot of news recently about the shooter who was a woman. You're going to hear things about she was Persian, she's from Iran, she's a Muslim. You're going to hear things like she was a vegan, she was a leftist. This is what the gun rights activist people want you to talk about. What I want to talk about is two other bigger pieces to the component, which I think are Google and YouTube. This is like one of the first big shootings that has happened at an actual tech company. And I think that will hopefully have some big change in terms of the seriousness people take with this issue, because obviously a company like YouTube has high-level security. As someone who's at their site about a year ago, this time last year, providing info and feedback to them about their 360 platform, I found it incredibly shocking when I heard this news. I actually made a video on YouTube about my first time going there, and you can't film inside at all, so it's very high level security, I assure you. You can see me in the background there in front of the sign. This really shocked me. I still have friends there and contacts there who I haven't heard back from. I don't know how they're doing. I don't know if they're safe. But I think that this incident will certainly make people think a lot differently about gun laws, because it's hard to deny now that someone with another gun could prevent something like that. It happens so quick that even a security guard there, they're not able to prepare for that. They can't stop it, and the woman killed herself before anyone can even get to her as well. So that's another factor to consider. I want to talk a little bit about what may have caused her to act in this way, and hopefully if other folks online are thinking about this in any way, I can deter them. So basically she had her YouTube channel demonetized, which means that the videos that she had up there about animals and animal abuse and why she's a vegan and this and that, they said that they're not going to allow advertising money to be put on it, because advertisers have pressured YouTube over where some of their advertiser money was going. And she lost her income because of this and became furious at YouTube. I want to state for anyone out there who has had this happen, I've had some of my videos demonetized. If you swear in your videos, if you show offensive content, they can get demonetized. So I know this happened to tons of people across YouTube. Know that YouTube is giving you a platform and paying you to do this. No other social network pays you to publish your content. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, Snapchat, you name it. They all say, give me your content for free. YouTube was the first one to say, hey, we think that we deserve to pay you a little bit if we put ads on it. These other ones just put ads on it and don't pay you at all. So don't think of it as like YouTube deserves to pay me more. Think of it like, well, at least YouTube's paid me a little bit. As someone who uses YouTube as a daily platform for posting videos, I think of it more as a giant billboard to the world that YouTube has given me, and then the monetary incentive is just sort of a bonus. I don't really get paid a lot from YouTube to create these videos. I get paid by getting clients who see my videos on YouTube and say, hey, I saw your video on YouTube and I want to contact you for this job. So I think that that's how you really need to view YouTube if you're a content creator right now. Obviously there are people who do make lots of money off of it, and that's great, and congratulations to those folks, but you shouldn't see it as something like that. And some of my favorite YouTubers, like Ben Claremont, he doesn't monetize his channel at all. He doesn't want any ads on there. So a lot of people are just posting on there for no monetary to get no money back. In terms of other motives that this woman had, obviously she was upset about it and wanted to vent her voice more. She had several YouTube channels. She had like 4 different channels, and some were in different languages, so that way she can communicate to people in Turkey and Farsi. And so, she obviously was intelligent in order to think of it like that, like, oh, I want to try and communicate my message out to as broad as possible. But I think it ultimately comes down to, you get more bees with honey than with vinegar. And so, if you have a message for people, don't take angry action. First, try to be nice to them and see if that will work. And maybe she did try this approach with YouTube and tried to email them and wasn't able to get a meeting or something. But then I think you should also consider other avenues. Like if your whole thing is I want to make movies about animal rights activists, maybe do a feature length film or a television series which can get sold instead of little pieces that just go on YouTube, or other factors like post to Vimeo. Vimeo, you can have people pay for your stuff there. So her argument was that it is going against her. There's no freedom of speech anymore because her videos got demonetized. I think that that's just crazy, obviously. Um, in any event, I really hope that the gun laws in this country change quite a bit based on this incident. I hope that Google takes serious action politically in terms of this because it's now hitting close to home. I hope Facebook and Apple consider this too because it could have been them. This type of action is sporadic and random, and it's really sad that it happened. But I think that these major tech companies need to get together and help to fix government because they're the only ones who really have the financial muscle to do so. So if you think Google and YouTube and Facebook and these different organizations should do something, write a comment below. If you have any other questions about this incident, I looked up quite a lot of news articles this morning, researching it yesterday. I found out about this while in the middle of my class. Um, it really hit home for me because I remember exactly 1 year ago making a homework assignment for my students. All right, I'm going to have this meeting with YouTube to talk with them about 360. Write up your ideas, what you think about YouTube as a platform, how does it compare with Facebook, with these other ones. And I took that feedback to him. I also wrote on the 360 VR professionals group on Facebook and said, hey guys, I'm going to YouTube. Let me know if you have any feedback for them about VR and 360. I took that feedback to him. So I took this meeting very seriously, and it was at their San Bruno headquarters. I parked in front of the Carl's Jr. where the people ran out. It's just crazy to think that this sort of thing could happen and hit so close to home. It scares me, and I just hope that we can change as a country because of this incident. It didn't happen in high school, it didn't happen in middle school, but it happened in a major tech facility, and it could happen anywhere. And so I think that people need to start taking that a lot more serious. Transparent backpacks, come on, let's get real. In any event, if you guys have any other questions about this video, please feel free to write one below. I was initially going to post this to Facebook as a live stream. I have a company that I work with, a Facebook 360 Today, which pays me a small amount to do live streaming daily, weekly. And so I wanted to post this on YouTube because I wanted this to get out to other YouTube content creators, other folks who make stuff on YouTube who feel like upset about demonetization. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just still sort of shocked, and I don't know. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope that we can get better as a country because of this, and that we will change.